Hi guys, welcome back to some more action with Leeds United. I have done the financial takeover, so I am going to skip forward just a day or two. So hopefully there we go. Transfer offers: Ross McCormack and Fraser Forster, and Ross McCormack is out for 3 days. I'll have a look at those transfers in a minute. I just want to make sure that there we go, 52 million and a bit more, so we'll move that down. 35 million and 340,000 on wages. That's where we currently stand. I'll go back to the office now and have a look at these two transfer offers, one for McCormack, one for Fraser Forster. They will probably both be declined. McCormack, well, apparently he almost won the Golden Boot last season. His market value is between 4.9 and 6.1. Wigan have offered 6. I am just going to reject and disallow future offers. It's been suggested that we try and make McCormack a legend for the club, so we'll keep him there as long as we can. We're going to reject that straight one for Fraser Forster. He is our keeper for the foreseeable future. I've had a look at a few players who I'm going to look to try and bring in. In fact, I've got a load of players, but I'm going to show you them now. I've had a look basically a lot of the time in the Premier League, and I think we could do with another decent centre back and a centre mid and a potential right mid I've got in this mix as well. But in terms of centre backs, first one we've got Johan Joru from Arsenal. His contract is expiring in 12 months. He's on 40 grand a week, so it's pretty reasonable in terms of cash. The other one is Martin Skirtle, who is on 60 grand a week. He's valued at 3.1 million, and he's got 2 years left on his contract. But if you go into actually approach Liverpool to buy, he said it looks like this deal could happen. So I don't know whether to go with Skirtle. I think he has got a decent amount of Premier League experience, and he will be a valuable asset to the team. But we're going to have a look at the other ones first. As there's Dejan Lovren of Southampton, who is a really, I think he's a really up-and-coming talent. He's only on 40 grand a week, but he's a crucial first-team player. He's valued at 7 million. We may be able to pick him up for maybe that price. We may have to go a little bit higher should we go after him. Ryan Shawcross is another player who I'm interested in. It looks like West Ham are also interested in him as well. He's on 40 grand a week and he's valued at 5 million. See there, he's a crucial first team player. 4 years left on his deal, so I'm going to inquire about Shawcross. I'm going to inquire about Lovren, and I will inquire about Skirtle for now. There's another one potentially to bring in was Naldo from Wolfsburg. He's rated in the 80s. He's getting on a bit, so I'm thinking maybe potentially bring him in for a couple of seasons. His value is pretty low. Another guy who I'm going to actually scout first of all is Nicolas Nkulu from Marseille. I was having a quick scout through and I managed to find him. His contract is up for renewal in 12 months, so we may be able to get him on the cheap. He's on 70 grand a week, so we just have to see what we can do with him. There have been a couple of suggestions for right mids. One of them is Niang, who I'm going to look to try and bring in, but another one is who I've actually found is Shaqiri from Bayern. He's on 70 grand a week, but he's down as being a squad rotation player, and I think if I can get the right deal for him, I can get him and make him a crucial first team player. So he is one who I'm going to inquire about as well. Jack Rodwell, James Ward-Prowse are still on the list. Tom Huddleston is one I brought in. Hull were relegated last season, along with Palace and Sunderland. I've had a quick look through Sunderland and Palace's teams. I couldn't really find anyone. Potentially we could have looked to bring in Adam Johnson. If we want someone for the right mid, and he still is an option. There was who was the other one? It's Craig Gardner as well. Who right back we could bring him, and he could also play centre mid. But Tom Huddleston, I was thinking from Hull. He is a vital player for them. He's only on 35 grand a week, and he's got Premier League experience, and that's all I'm really thinking about. Max May is another one who was potentially there, but he's been there for a while because he can play right mid or left mid, so he would be potentially there as backup. Raphael van der Vaart was one I thought, and I saw him when I was searching through Germany. I thought it could be quite fun to see if we can get him back in the Premier League. He's 31. You can see there his overall is 78. So I just think he is potentially one. In fact, I don't even know why I've asked my scout to look at him, because he's already there. Niang is one we're going to inquire about as well. Islam Feruz came on the screen as one to potentially watch out for, so I have put him in there. I don't think we'll be making any offers for him in the near future, as he does look pretty poor. And I've left Keita on there. He was there from last season. Potentially we could bring him in on the left and play Sterling on the right, but we'll have to see. But we have those inquiries going on, so we'll get this done. We've got a fair few slots open in the squad, so we're going to have to look and see who we can bring in, but we'll have to see what youth players there are as well. Alexander Verkataren is, for someone that's 17, between 41 and 49, his overall right now is pretty poor, so I'm going to reject him. 82 max for De Bok, 82 max for Van Gutham, 80 max for Goris, we'll reject him. 86 potential for Masonda, we'll keep our eye on him. Keeper we're okay for, and we'll reject him. Reject him. Players will be scouted further, thank you very much. Mensa, what have you got for me? 82. Keeper at 92. It could be worthwhile. 66 max, reject you. 82 max, looks like a centre mid. Jonas Anderson. This Daniel Christensen though. 68 to 92. Okay, you know what? We've got the money, so let's sign him up. We'll sign Anderson up. Actually, no, Anderson's only 82. Continue scouting. Yeah, we'll continue scouting both of those. So yeah, I'm gonna potentially use some of the money to bring in some youth players and keep them in there in the youth team for a season, then bump them up. Shawcross will cost us 10 million apparently, and Skirtle will cost us 6. He's 26. Is Shawcross? He's on 40 grand a week. Skirtle is 29, 70. He's on 60 grand a week. Let's see if we can get Skirtle for 5 mil. And just see what happens with that. Like I said, I will try and get Premier League quality players in whenever we can. Okay, so Ross McCormack, Bayern don't believe the price tag I put on him before is worth. I think I put about 25 million in for him, I think, didn't I? So there's no way they'll accept that. Lovren, Southampton want 15.5, no chance. Shaqiri, Bayern wants 16.5, no chance. Niang, AC want 2.8. You know what? Straight in, no arguments. You can have him. Tom Lees, may we discuss my wages? Okay, fella, let's have a look at your contract. See what it is. So you're on 6 grand and you've got 2 years left. You want 15 grand. I'll tell you what, you can have your 15 grand, but I want you for 3 years. And see what you say to that. So, potentially we've got 2 new players, a centre back, as Svensson has accepted that contract. Another scout report. 76 max, reject you. 71 max, reject you. 88, keep our eye. 77, reject you. 70, reject. 79, reject. So yeah, we've got potentially a right mid and a centre back coming in. Let's offer him 70 grand a week, 20% clean sheet bonus, 3-year deal. Crucial first team player, Skirtle and Kabul at the back. Now to me that is a really good partnership. Top scorer Hoyler in demand. Milan have accepted the offer. Tom Lees has accepted the offer. So let's see if we can get Niang in as well. 40 grand. We'll offer you 50. 20% goal bonus, 4-year deal, and you will be a crucial first team player. Right, so there's 2 deals. I'll probably go up to maybe the first. Skirtle has accepted that contract. Thank you, fella. was going to say, yeah, maybe go up to the first, what am I thinking, the first pre-season game. I didn't realise we got Skirt for 5 million, didn't we? And that was pretty good. And I thought I saw here, Corinthians accept 22 million bid from Spurs for Pato. Interesting. Man United hoping to sign Douglas Costa. So we've got a centre back, and we've now got a right mid coming into the team. Let's see if there's anyone else we can potentially look to offload. I have a few players, but I'm thinking now if I do it by position, because obviously we've brought in a centre back. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 centre backs. I don't think we need 6 centre backs. The lowest one is Zaliukas, who's 69, he's 30, he's the oldest. So let's transfer list him. Murrow and Warnock. I'm going to list Warnock, and hopefully we can get a bit of cash for him and maybe bring in a left back and have Murrow as the backup. Peltier, yeah, I'm going to add him to the transfer list. If we can bring in another right back as well, that will be quite good. Austin is already transfer listed. Bentaleb we're going to keep. Dos Santos and Gosling we're also going to keep. Christensen we'll try and get out on loan. Moat is only 1967, so we're going to keep him. Murphy has been put on the transfer list as he's rated only 1 higher than Moat, but he's 5 years younger. Norris is transfer listed. Tong is transfer listed. Bay and Stewart will keep. We've got McManaman, we've got Niang, and we've got Sterling for the right. So we've got Niang, who is 75 rated. McManaman 74 and Sterling 18. Niang, I believe, can Niang play left as well? No, he can play striker though, so that's pretty good. Sterling can play left, so we can have Sterling on the left and Niang on the right. Shreevers we're going to potentially let go out on loan. We've got Bentner, Hunt we've got for this season, McCormack we've got as well, Morrison, Smith, Tunkara and Yesso. Yesso will be getting some game time this year. So we've got McCormack and Bentner as the main 2 strikers. I don't know whether to potentially look at bringing in another striker. Centre mid, like I said, is potentially the place. We've only got 2 centre mids in the 70s. I know we've got Bentaleb, who has got the potential to improve to I think at least 80. But I think we need some bite in there now. We need someone with experience, whether we go for someone like Van der Vaart, who is obviously, like I said, is 78 rated. I believe Van der Vaart can also, let's have a quick look. Yeah, he can play centre mid as it is, so we could look to bring in Van der Vaart. That is one option that we do have. Huddleston is another option. Whether we go to James Ward-Prowse instead and go for the young option of bringing someone in. But, like I said, with the players we've already got, I think Van der Vaart is the way to go. We've got what's the word I'm looking for? It's Van der Vaart or it's Huddleston. One of those two is the way to go. And Van der Vaart, seriously though, he's 31. He's going to do this for at least 2 seasons. If we don't have to play him every game, just play him in the important games. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I'm not too sure exactly what to do with Van der Vaart. Let's first of all make an inquiry and see what they say. We can afford him, so it's not a problem. And I just want to try and start selling some players. Van der Vaart, 9 million. Okay, that puts me off buying him because it's double what his value is. So I'm going to scout and inquire James Ward-Prowse. I'm going to scout and inquire about Tom Huddleston. I am going to put in an offer for Van der Vaart, but I'm not going to put in the 9 million that they've said. Not a cat in hell's chance. They can have 5 million for him. And we'll see what they say to that. But there is no way I'm paying 9 million. There's other players we can find. I'm fairly certain there are other players we can find. James Ward-Prowse, 6 million. No interest in letting Tom Huddleston join your club. Fair enough. Like I said, the other one is James Ward-Prowse, who we could potentially have a look at. I would say he's got Premier League quality, but maybe we need someone a bit older. I'm sure when I looked at him before, he's got the potential to hit 80, if not higher. Oh, you know what, guys, I'm in two minds what to do with Ward-Prowse. Part of me really wants him, but I'm concerned that his overall right now is only going to be about 72, 73, and I just think we could do with a player who's high 70s, if not low 80s, in the centre of midfield. I'll let you guys have a comment on that one. I'll leave Ward-Prowse there for the time being. He's only on 20 grand a week as well, I'm sure it was, so we do have that off. We do have 7 million for Van der Vaart. I could go for, you know what, I feel I'm going to do that. I'm going to go 7 million Van der Vaart and I'm going to go 6 million Ward-Prowse. I'm going to get them both in. Ward-Prowse is one for the future. And, yeah, 20 grand a week. And Van der Vaart's one for now. I'm going to get them both in. And that will still, that's 13 million. That will still leave me around 15 million for any other players we want to bring in. Maybe we need to look at getting an 80 rated centre forward in. I'm going to offer him 25 grand a week. Goal bonus 4 years. I'm going to make him a crucial first team player. He's going to be at least 72, 73, I'm fairly certain of that. And Hamburg have said no. Right. I'm sorry guys, I know it's went blank for a second there. We've reviewed your transfer offer and we decided to reject it. Two values. We've set a 7 million price tag. I thought I put in a £7 million offer. I could be being a bit thick. No, yeah, Van der Vaart, 7 million, 2 transfer offer, 7 million, that's what I've put. I'm sure that's what I put last time as well, 7 million. Okay, so we'll see what happens there. Transfer offer Nicholas Bentner from Everton. I don't think I want to let that go. I could ask for 18 million and see what they say to it, but I'm happy to keep Bentner. He played well last season and I think he'll do well for us this season. The more I think about, let's have a look at our team. Are we up to a 4-star team yet? Yes, we are a 4-star team. Happy Yankee Doodle Dandy. Where are you? Ward-Prowse, where are you? There, 73. Okay. Right, so we need to sell some players. I need to sell bit part players and not decent players. Right, Hamburg have accepted that offer. 20% is going to be a crucial first team player. Give him a 3-year deal. See what they say to that. Yeah, so we've got a right mid potential. There was one, an interesting one that I just saw there. James Rodriguez. Was that who I saw? Well, anyway, let's just accept this offer from Charlton for Matt Smith. Let him go. Juve. Yeah. What's this? Juve. Between James Rodriguez and Monaco. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to get either of those two. Got Marseille coming up in a friendly. Holy crap, what are our friendlies this year? Marseille? No idea who ASNL is. And our last one is against Stuttgart. Start our season against West Ham. Then we've got Arsenal and QPR. Then we've got Chelsea, Southampton and Man United in September. Let's have a look who we've got at the end. Final game of the season is away at Liverpool, and before that we're away at Newcastle, home to Cardiff, and we've got Swansea. So we've got 2 Welsh teams back to back, Norwich and away at Spurs. Yes, so I'll move forward. Like I said, I won't play the pre-season games Player sold. Smith has gone. Van der Vaart. Yeah, so Van der Vaart wants more cash. I'll go to 55. Crucial first team player. Actually, I might go to 60. But I'll leave it there, guys, and let me know whether we should pull the plug on the Van der Vaart deal. Any other centre mids you think we should go after? Should we go after another striker? Or where else should we look to improve the team? We have, let's have a look. We have 22 million, less than 7 for Van der Vaart. So 15 million roughly to spend, and take off 60, 70 grand for Van der Vaart's wage. So we've got 15 million and around 120,000 a week to spend. It's a lot of cash. Maybe we can get we should be able to get a half decent striker for that, should we want one. But we have some youth there. That we have Tunkara and Yessel, who can also play, along with Bentner and McCormack. Should we look to bring in a left back or a right back instead and strengthen the defence up? Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll be back with you in the next episode pretty soon. Thanks for watching. Cheers.